principles which really come to my mind, which I believe form the basics and the ethos, is one is being intuitive. I think it's so important to be anticipatory and intuitive to customer needs. And it's not just about a deep understanding of the customer. It's also about knowing that anybody in the organization who's providing a service, it's not necessarily just the customer service folks, but it's also anybody associated with the product has his attitude is, what am I doing? And am I doing something which is going to help the outcome that the customer is seeking? So the philosophy which extends through and through and not just specific to service folk. Second most important, I would say, is empathy. It's again no longer about being, customers' right philosophy. It's about being able to put yourself in their shoes and seeing what would or how would I feel if I were in his shoes.
Only get to it as time passes by, because you set a process to train your people. Mostly it comes from training, and while you're training your team, the goalpost probably has already changed, right? So I think most of it, part of it comes through process. But as Sheila rightly pointed out, it's about being intuitive. It's about when to break that process and pick up the phone and talk to customers. And that comes through coaching. And my view of coaching is not getting people into a classroom and trying to give them gyan. It's about coaching daily, coaching when a situation arises, coaching informally, coaching interactively. Every conversation with your team or your employees is an opportunity for coaching in a way.
I would like to basically give my opinion from the point that obviously I come with a hardcore service department. So my first reaction is that how you can see the reduction in the complaint coming from, and I agree with Mr. Dharma that is the first criteria for one to say are your customers are really happy or not, because you see that year on year you are putting so many number of products in the market. We see the growth happening every year, and the market is flooded with the equipment that we have been selling. And with that condition, if you see the complaints are coming down, I think that gives the indication that customers are quite satisfied in terms of the performance of the product. So it's a complete chain, in my opinion. Your services, your product quality, all that actually plays a role there. The other area is, whether you are getting the repeat business from the customer. Because when you have the good product, when you have the good service, obviously the repeat business is expected to come from the various customers that you're dealing with. Really do that, typically for any customer, especially in the business where we are, people even today believe the personal touch or they expect the people to be physically present for any critical thing or anything that they would like to really work with us and all that. These tools are especially useful from the point of your quickness in resolving the issues. I think that certainly everybody appreciate that, but I think at the end of the day, they expect somebody to be personally be present and actually handhold few things with them and all that. So I think that touch will never go, because at the end of the day, again, we have to maintain those relations with the customers. And in fact, we tried, especially from customer support division, to be working on a chatbots and all that. It works as a technology, but I think, finally you get a call from a customer saying that, okay, I have done everything. Now you tell me what next on that. So I think unless they speak to someone, they don't really get satisfied. So I think that touch will not go for sure.
Kind of unhappy customers, if you're able to win back, and I see a fair chance of winning back, unless you've done really something wrong, will become more loyal customers to you than the other way.
You have to put yourself in customer shoes, which also was being very often mentioned by my boss. I actually says that, where if you really put yourself there and this dissatisfied customer or unsatisfied customer, if you actually understand what are the issues he's facing, or you have to really work on that. I think, as you rightly mentioned, Dharma, the service team is the right team to really be with the customer to understand what they're going through. Many times it happens that it is more of understanding issue, and then if you're able to really correct it, you can convert the same customer back into your good customer. That's possible.